Welcome to the first video of the Moodle Training series. These videos are going to go through different steps of the Moodle LMS from an instructor standpoint. Now, in this first video, we're going to actually concentrate on a few of the screens that are available and a few of the Moodle functionalities that are available prior to getting to your course. So I'm going to start with the login screen. Now, here on the login screen, there's a pretty important link. It's the one that says you've forgotten your username and password. If you have a student that has forgotten their username or cannot remember their password, which happens pretty frequently, they need to come in here and click this link. What they will then have is they have two blanks, one for a username and one for an email address. So let's say the student forgot their username. Okay, they can enter their email address, their Porter & Chester or YTI email address, and they can click search, and it will send them their username and a password reset to their email box. If they know what their Moodle login is but just cannot remember their password, they need to enter the Moodle login here and click the search button. Case matters. So all of our Moodle logins for PCI and YTI, the usernames are all lowercase. However, sometimes there's an uppercase in first name and last name here on the email address. Take a look in the system. Most often it's all lowercase. But again, if it doesn't work one way, try it another way. But they have to click the search button that's under the appropriate box. So that's the how to reset their passwords. You don't have to go through IT to do this. So let's go back to the login screen. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And as it sets up the session, the first screen you'll come to is a screen that has electronic resources on it, has a list of online users on the right side. Now, your screen may look a little bit different because it's possible the first time you log in, you have all of these, we call them blocks, might all be expanded over here on the right or left side. So your screen may look a little bit more like this. For iPad users, it's really neat if you take all of these blocks and you can actually click this little arrow up top and they can shove over to your left side like that, and you can actually get some more room. Okay, and what you can do is if you really need these things, you can always hover over them with your mouse or finger pointer on your iPad, and they'll pop up, and you can use the other arrow to pull them back out. Now, based on your rights in the system or in the course you're working in, these blocks will look different for different people. So just because I have a whole ton of them on my screen, don't worry about it on your screen. It may look a little bit differently. So the first thing you're going to see is electronic resources. These are all things we wanted to make available for instructors and students for so that they can go in here and check for example, check their iPads, how to register for the student portal. There's login instructions for Nursing Central. There's links directly for Nursing Central, the student email system, ProQuest, eBrary. For both Porter & Chester and YTI students, it's important they select the right one. Student app codes, this is where the new students go to register for their app codes. They click on the link. Okay, when they click on the link, they get to a screen that asks them for their student ID number. They click submit and they get their app codes. The other thing that's on here is the ordering of their books. Okay, books don't automatically appear in the student's bookshelf. They have to go in here for Porter & Chester in their first term, first week of school, they go in here and order their books. It only takes a couple minutes, if that, for them to appear on their bookshelf. For YTI students, their students have to go in every term and order the books for that term. Just a different way how books are done. Then you come down to course categories. Okay, you have your categories are done by campus first, then by department, and then by term. Okay, and when you click on the term, all of your courses are under that term. So anytime you want to get back to the home screen, click on Home up here on your footprint, and it will bring you back home. The other thing you'll notice is down here on the corner there's a block for Microsoft Office. What this does, it actually connects you to Microsoft Office, to Office 365, and it allows you to interact with Office 365 through Moodle. However, there's a word to the wise on here. Unless you're going to actually use it, I would probably avoid connecting to it because it's a different vendor, and sometimes it gets broken when one vendor updates something on their software where the other one doesn't. Okay? And as always, we want to make sure that we check out the latest news, okay, and system announcements appear here. So that's an overview of the front pages of Moodle before you get to your courses. Now, in the second video, we're going to talk about what's on your profile. So again, we'll talk about that in the next video.